All right, Twitch chat, we're back. Had a lot of late game losses today. Let's see if we can do one successful run. That's what I want. That's what I'd like. Anyway. Random rare relic is kind of a cool way to start a run. Ooh, I like this path. Lots of upgrades. Some easy elites leading into Slime Boss. If we get a good relic, we could maybe go for an extra elite here. Is there any favorable path with a shop to make 100 gold worth it? Probably just rather remove than take 100 gold. RNW97, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Actually down for a card remove. Especially with more upgrades, starting with one fewer cards sounds really helpful. Let's do that. Just a basic card remove. On strike. So simple, and yet for the defect, so effective. Most of the time. Ow. Why so aggro, though? There's only... I'll risk this. Risk this. Good. Ow. That stung a bit, but I don't think that was because of our, remove. An unmastered card appears. Overclock is here, but I think it's really hard to just click on Overclock and have a good time. Especially this early in the run. It's really hard. We can try it. Let's try it. I'll do it. 275 gold. No, going to a shop is such a worse path. Let's not take this curse. Program Barrage Chaos. Take Chaos. Orbs for days. Doesn't really matter what kinds. Just make an orb. Strike twice, dual cast, guaranteed kill. There we go. It's not Claw, but it is Darkness or Streamline. Really like Darkness with Chaos, actually, because Chaos can also make Dark Orbs. Yeah. We take Darkness, we upgrade the Chaos, and we upgrade the Darkness. And we get a bonus Merchant. Oh my. Could have had 2 Claws. Could have Capacitor Glacier. Could have Potion Belt, although we can't buy Potion Belt and the Entropic Brew, sadly. Can just remove a card. Capacitor not that good with Dark Orbs, that's true. Very questionable, in fact. How do we kill enemies quickly? Yeah, we don't if we have Capacitor, that's for sure. Long term, I really do like the Potion Belt quite a bit. I could could also go Glacier card remove. Pretty happy with that, too. Let's do that. Get rid of one defend. Do I ever buy Sweeping Beam? I don't want to buy it. It's not on sale, right? No, it's not on sale. Feels bad. Darkness first. Dark Orb. Dang. Good. Very good. Ooh. A deck with this much Orb Gen is a deck that likes Recursion. Normally not that exciting of a card. Here, it looks pretty sweet. Balding Bigfoot, thanks for the 10 months of the Prime sub. Cool-Headed's not bad either. Sunder's also pretty good to help us deal with low health enemies. Sunder really covers the gap that Dark Orbs can't target very well. But Recursion can be just as good as Sunder with a Dark Orb, because you can use the Dark Orb to kill a minion and still have it. Let's take that Recursion. So upgrade Chaos next. Maybe Recursion third. I could also see upgrading this Overclock. Pocket Watch. Oh my, okay. This just got very spicy. If we play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, we draw 3 extra cards on the next turn. That is very powerful. I'm going to upgrade the Recursion then. We're not necessarily going to look to play 3 cards on every single turn, rather just 3 cards on some of the most important turns to line up very big turns where we could play more than 3 cards. Looks like I might want to Explosive Potion in this fight. I don't anticipate the 3 sentries will be difficult at all because of Pocket Watch. Whereas currently we're under some threat here. Let's just use this right now. Boom! And then we can go Strike Glacier. Or better yet, Dual Cast Defend. Take 1. Rip Nader, thanks for the 100 bits. Challenge accepted. We don't need none of these. And Gizzard, thanks for 3 months in the Prime sub. Maybe I do want to streamline. I want a Doom and Gloom. That's what I want. Assuredly, that is what I want. Hey, we got a random Dark Orb. Perfect. 8 cards, please. So let's go. Dual cast, hit the front one twice. Fun fact, Dark Orbs always target the enemy with the lowest HP. Two, 3. The Darkening. Bang. Ooh, we get a boat thingy. I really like this one in particular. I think this might be probably my second favorite of the 3 boat thingies. Turn 3 block specifically is quite strong. Lining up with a lot of powerful enemies in Act 1 and Act 2. And we're offered a multicast to go with Dark Orbs. That I really like. X cost. Evoke your next orb X times. You'd love to see it. Oh. Yeah, we've already passed Chemical X, but it's still quite powerful. Algorithm this early is pretty good. Let's grab that. Permanently scale this card's block each time we play it. Surely that's a good pick. We'd like to wake up on this turn because we get 18 free block next turn. So we want to go what? Darkness, Glacier, Recursion? I like that. Then we can go Chaos, Recursion, Glacier. And with this in front again. Multicast for 3 to kill. Nice. Smiling Mask will assure us of cheap removals, and there's the Doom and Gloom I wanted. AoE damage and a Dark Orb. Here we go. Really like the deck as it stands. Probably going to upgrade Multicast. Make it hit one more time. Yeah, the Spire is on our side this run. Everything is coming up. Dark Orb. Slime Boss should be no problem. We get free block on the big hit turn in case our block doesn't line up. Let's go Multicast Recursion. Keep 2 Dark Orbs. And then just Multicast. And then just dual cast. That easy when you got Dark Orbs against the Slime Boss. Boom. Anyone for an Echo form? I think that's really good with Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch helps us draw into it and helps the turn after we play it. Works really well with Genetic Algorithm and the Dark Orbs in general. Buffer's okay. Creative AI is okay, but I think Echo form is really good. Slime Boss, more like Slime Lost. Thanks for the 3 months, Dr. Pepe No. And Jewel, thank you so much for the 7 months. Nitrous Oxide says, how important is the genetic algorithm upgrade? Usually, I consider it not important at all, especially if you get it early or if you have an Echo form. If you get Calipers, it becomes extremely important because more block, more better at that point. But for the most part, algorithm is so much block that upgrading it is unnecessary because it goes from full block to full block. Cursed Key is once again offered. Don't really like the other options. So I guess I'll take a Cursed Key. When playing Algorithm with Echo Form active, does the second block give more than the first? I believe it does, yes. I think so. How do we feel about combats? They're important because of Genetic Algorithm. I'd like to get that leveled up in the short term. Probably don't want to go here or here. So more likely here. And then probably to this shop. How much easier would Spire be if you could see the relics and the boss relics at the same time? Or the cards, rather, and the boss relics at the same time? I think it would mostly be a really big buff to Snecko Eye, because you could then just click Snecko Eye and the 3 or 4 cost card. Am I a Canadian? I am. Born in Edmonton. I'm not personally a huge fan of the Edmonton Oilers, but my father is enough Oilers fan for like 3 people, so I figure I'm kind of covered. I do currently live in the US. I have for over 20 years at this point. I've actually spent more time in the US than in Canada, despite it being my homeland. Mike Quest, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Are there any 4-cost cards in Spire other than Blood for Blood? Force Field, Omniscience. Eviscerate is 3-cost. Force Field and Omniscience are both 4-cost. Sands of Time. How's it going, Nevroz? Welcome to the channel. Glad you found your way here. So that's 3 cards. I shouldn't play anymore. We'll just have to take some damage here to these 2. Thieves as the first encounter of Act 2 always gets ya. They're tough. It's just how it is. I think we want a recursion, dual cast, then we can multicast. Or, yeah. Will that be enough damage, though? Let's evaluate. Oh, we can get Darkness Plus. That's even better. That makes this 18 damage. So we would do 18. Go down to 4. This is plus 3, so 7. 18 times 8. That should be enough. That sure sounds like it kills. Hologram. Very crucial card to a Dark Orb deck like this. Hologram Recursion. Big deal. Bullseye is also an option here. However, I don't think it's quite as powerful as a hologram for letting us either play Darkness a second time or fetch Recursion or something. So we'll take hologram. And we can donate a card to the Purple Fire Spirits, receiving a reward based on the card donated. We give up an uncommon card, we can get a full heal. If we give up a rare card, we'll get a full heal and 10 max health. Problem is, I'm not exactly willing to give up any of my uncommon or rare cards. We'd have to lose Doom and Gloom or Algorithm or Glacier. We could lose, I guess we could lose Overclock. That's the card I'm most willing to lose, actually, in terms of winning the run percent. However, for our challenge, of course, we need this Overclock, so it's crazy to get rid of it. Which means, I guess I lose a Strike or a Defend? I guess so. Zap we like because it can let us move the position of a Dark Orb. So Zap has a purpose. Zap Brannigan at your service. Have we mastered Spirit Poop? We have. We've gotten all of the relics in the game have been mastered. We're just down to 7 cards. 7 lonely cards. So we can go Doom and Gloom, Darkness, Recursion, I guess I was actually supposed to block a little bit more. This isn't quite a kill, huh? Okay, defend. Take one. Slight misplay. I got too fancy. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot that's exciting here. I guess Clockwork Souvenir can be nice to block one debuff. Lots of enemies have nasty debuffs, including the heart. So even if we just have this for the heart, it's pretty good. And we can still afford a removal. Could also keep our money, but I guess that gives us more options here. Blockwork Souvenir. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's block work. Put our money where our block is. Hey, look at that. It immediately stops the confusion of Snecko. Get Hecko, Snecko. Double algorithm, go! $24 times 7. Attack Potion's got to be better than Colorless Potion, surely. Going into an Act 2 Elite. And for upgrades, I guess Doom and Gloom is good. Doom and Gloom is pretty good. Let's upgrade Doom and Gloom. Could also rest for 21 hit points preemptively. Feels excessive, but not a bad idea. Just excessively cautious. But it seems likely that we could need that energy, that healing, ultimately. Especially with these three as our opponent. Get an extra Doom and Gloom. Scrape is kind of cute. Doesn't do much, though. Take the extra Doom and Gloom. So we go Echo Form, Doom and Gloom, Genetic. Let the Pocket Watch do the rest. That sounds good to me. Block that Weaken. And then I can double Darkness. Dark Orb's targeting the lowest health enemy. What's the way to do this here? I can dual cast hologram. Dual cast? No, we can do better than that. What about Recursion Glacier dual cast? It's not quite right. Or wait, yes it is, yeah. No, that's correct. Because then you die too. Yeah. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Now we're going to get a trickle of healing. Blood Vial will heal us 2 per fight. Not a lot, but a little bit. Core Surge provides another way to gain Artifact, which is kind of neat. That means we can rely on it more if we get a self-debuffing card. Sure. Amplify had some potential there also. Could have played Echo Form by taking some damage, but I chose not to. Chose not to. Dark Orbs can only target the Mystic currently, which is potentially a slight issue here. I get free block next turn, never mind. Easy. Take another recursion, another algorithm, or a heatsinks. It's possible to level that second algorithm up quite a bit with the Echo Form. It's not too late for it to be good. Let's grab it. Calipers would be good here. I guess having one curse ain't so bad either. We do, of course, want to know if it's clumsy. Yes, it is! Excellent! Okay. Now we need to get the second copy. At all costs. At all costs. I'm also super taking Gremlin Horn. Very helpful. Alright. Curse Key, you beautiful, beautiful beast. Show me the way. I think we do want to rest this time. I don't have that many good upgrades anyway. Let's have a snooze. Worth ditching Overclock? If we get the second Clumsy, it could be, potentially. Feels unnecessary at the moment, though. Is that multi? I think so. That's pretty good. Quite happy to get attacked by Gremlin Leader on turn 1. Totally fine with that. Make sure this one gets played at all. So we actually sort of bait Gremlin Leader into attacking us on this turn. With all the gremlins alive, Gremlin Leader is forced to attack us here. When we have 18 free block from the Captain's Wheel. Is that the smartest play? I'm not sure, but it's where we're at. Okay, this Dark Orb will strike the front gremlin. I'm okay with that. And then we block. Although it sure would be nice to play Echo Form. Let's see. Yeah. Good. So recursion, multicast. Echo Form, defend, hologram, the Dark Orb, strike. Good turn. And let Pocket Watch prevail. Doom and gloom. Beautiful. Gold-plated cables are excellent. Our rightmost orb triggers an additional time. Has a special synergy with the Darkness Plus card, in fact. As the Darkness Plus card can activate the front orb. If it's a Dark Orb. And that will trigger it twice, which is really cool. Definitely going to grab this buffer. And I like the Blessing the Forge also. Onward. Ooh, surprise merchant. Probably don't want to spend any money here unless we see... That's an option. Double energy. I don't think that's what I want to spend money on, though. We're looking for specifically the Dolly's Mirror to get the second Clumsy, as it's going to be really hard to get another Clumsy through any other means. That means I don't want to buy a card remove here, even though I normally would with Smiling Mask, because we need to stay over the threshold for the shop relic. So skip all of this. Go here. Ow. Forge pot? Maybe. Saves me 6 health. No, that's not good enough. Not good enough. Thank you, Core Surge. Okay, we can scale this twice. Feels good. Note the block we gain should be 8, 3 plus 5. Yes. Put the Dark Orb in front to benefit from the cables here. Blow them up. Guess I should have used the Blessing of the Forge. Oh well. Do I want to stack? No, because the deck is pretty small. So I don't think I want to stack. Dollies? It's Runic Capacitor again. I'm kind of down for that. Start combat with 3 more orb slots, it says. We also have enough money for card remove and Centennial Puzzle. If I don't want the Runic Capacitor. But I think I do want the Runic Capacitor. Isn't that bad for us? I think it gets good against enemies with a lot of health, like the Bronze Automaton. Basami with the 14 months of support. I'm gonna grab it. I think we have enough orb manipulation. Normally more orb slots is kind of bad for dark orbs, but when you have enough orb manipulation powers, it turns into a good thing. And I think that's where we're at. Hopefully this fight can demonstrate that. We'll see. So I actually want to get rid of this lightning orb before I play darkness here. Check this out. So normally when you play darkness, it summons a dark orb with a base of 6 and then adds 6 more to it. But if it's the front orb with the gold-plated cables, it'll go off an additional time here. We have an 18 value dark orb now. And it goes to 30 at the end of the turn with gold-plated cables. Let's go. Echo Form, Recursion Defend. Tank some damage here. 42. Yeah, so... Easy peasy. I'd like to double this algorithm. I think we can get away with that. That's 3 cards. just buffer this? Sure. Gold-plated cable's really carrying this run right now. Full blocked. Boom. GG. Can grab another multicast, another buffer, or a creative AI. I think I'm down for another buffer here, especially good with our Echo form. Uniquely K, thanks for 18 months. Twin baby Twitch sub. About time to start a nursery. Grab that buffer. Calling Bell, Pandora's Box, Relic. We only have 4 remaining starter cards. That's a pretty weak Pandora's Box. 5 energy is kind of nice, but buffers really want me to know what the enemy is doing. So probably take Calling Bell here. That curse is nasty, but 3 relics, 1 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare ought to be helpful, hopefully. I think that's what we take here. Not convinced that's right. Well, we get Toy Ornithopter, Meat on the Bone, Duvu Doll. I feel pretty good about that. This is a 3-strength Duvu Doll. Cool. Don't have that many attacks, but that slaps. Absolutely slaps. Oh, shoot. We get no stores? Guess that's okay, because I have no money anyway. Want to take as many events as possible. We have to open the chest. Hopefully it'll contain a Clumsy. There's a faint chance. But it might just contain sadness. Sadness and despair. That would be a dark time for us. Could also go this way. We'll think about that. Yeah. I was hoping for a dupe shrine. It could happen. Couldn't it? Can always count on Lightning Orb to target the wrong enemy. No matter which enemy is the wrong one. Alright, there's nothing left to do in this fight anyway. Good talk. Skim. Where were you last run? I guess you were in the Act 4 shop, that's where. Here you come to us upgraded for free. If we want to get 5 curses, we could take 2 normalities right now, but let me tell you, that's not smart. I'd much rather fight a boss for a rare relic here. Would I dupe Overclock or Clumsy here? Clumsy. This is by far the hardest card to get that remains, and I would very much like to cross it off the list. That's right, there's not even any shops left. Get out of here. Not bad. Not bad. Can double both of these. Might as well. It's an easy enough fight. Gotta not kill it too early. There we go. Even more healing. The bird phase turn. We got 3 healing relics in the last 4. Finally, a focus card. A defragment. That would help quite a bit. We'd have to upgrade it, but we can do that. Right? Yeah, we can do that. Maybe that means we go for the upgrade rather than the extra elite. As now we can guarantee that one of our upgrades is 1 focus. With 6 orb slots and gold-plated cables, this is quite strong. To my knowledge, I have not died to the Act 1 boss in Act 3 Candyman. I've taken a bunch of damage to that fight, but I've never actually died to it. Oh, actually, it's even better because we can double it, right? With Echo Form. How do we get the first Clumsy? Cursed Key. Which could also give us the second one, if we're lucky. Yikes, this is bad. No, I've got answers, okay. I see the way. Let's go defragment. Dual cast. Right, just Core Surge. Make it simple. Then we can do dual cast. Incursion, hologram, dual cast. Kill another one. Take 2. That sounds pretty good. Could have won the fight right there, but we want to double our remaining algorithm for more block. It's both of them right. Yes. Capacitor. Interesting. That could be useful. That would also want an upgrade. Guess I'll skip these. Not sure about that, though. Full HP, this fight shouldn't be too bad. We have tons of healing, so even if I have to take 50 damage to win, we can get all of that health back pretty quickly. This is a very dangerous fight, one of the most dangerous fights in the whole game. And I see our draw was pretty bad. I'm going to use this potion. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm no longer concerned. Good talk. Also good targeting. All right, everything's fine. Double your buffer, double your fun. Draw more, draw more. Gonna just play one more card here. Stop. For Pocket Watch. Okay, double Echo Form. That means we are crazy. Although these burns could be a problem. Yeah. Okay. Mistakes may have been made. definitely need to kill one. Oh no, never mind. I'm gonna say we need to kill one right now or else. What I meant by that is we need to kill one next turn. Maybe. Let's take the Pocket Watch here. There we go. Easy fight. Look at that. Take some last minute healing too. You get a dead branch for that effort, and that's super worth it. When we exhaust a card, get a random card added to our hand. I should have taken the capacitor. I'll still take that. Second Darkness is pretty good too. Freaking capacitor, man. Madness. Also, ow, apparently. Go for the eyes, boo. Get him. Ow. Really want one of these things to die. I guess that works, technically. Sure. Wait a minute, creative AI? I can full heal with that. I'd like to do that. Could also theoretically use Dead Branch to generate lots of random cards from Repulsor and get powers that way. But that would be a lot slower than a creative AI. Perfect. Now that we have Dead Branch, Aggregate looks really nice, giving us energy for every 3 cards in the draw pile. Yes, please. And we're going to upgrade Defragment and hopefully Buffer. I'm going to do Defrag first. How did we get to 90% potion chance? Terrifying. This should not have happened. Seek with Dead Branch. Definitely. Okay, big moment of truth here. Does the cursed key come through for us? Does not. There's a shame in here. 100% potion chance. We did it! Amazing. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, man. That's funny. Tempting. Oh, being able to seek for Echo Form is also very important. Good turn. Should have hologrammed Meteor Strike first. That's okay. Do skim. Keep going. "21 slow stacks. 34 damage twice." That's quite the rip and tear. He's tired. To die. We do get the data disk. Actually, somebody earlier said that this elite could have been data disk, and it totally was. Amazing, actually. Totally was. But more importantly, we get a second overclock. We have a mastery candidate, Twitch chat. All we have to do is win, and I'd say our odds are better than last time with this deck. We can definitely scale higher than the previous attempt. There's also still a chance we could additionally get the second Clumsy. Although I'd say that one's a long shot. Creative AI. Don't mind if I do, and I could even do Echo Form and Creative AI. The power. Zzz. Give me this, I guess. I don't want to kill it too hard. Redclaw says, how many relics can the shop offer at this point? There's quite a few potential relics, but the most important one for us is this shop relic that it makes specifically. The shop relic pool is pretty small. There's only about 20 or so, and the shop always offers one of those. So our chance of Dolly's Mirror is 1 divided by 20 minus the number of shops we've seen so far, essentially. So maybe 1 in 17, 1 in 16. Pretty good odds, actually. Both of them? Yes. Okay, just kill. Heat sinks looks good. I am definitely down for a heat sinks. Even unupgraded. Travel immediately to the boss. How about no thank you? I want a duplication. That's not a duplication. Heck. I want a refund. Speed potion could be quite good. Tempest seems potentially strong in the heart fight also. I'll grab that. Take both of these things. Speed potion seems quite strong with the souvenir. And with the core surge too. I want to draw a lot of cards next turn. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Well, that's a guaranteed kill. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And I lose card draw if I play defrag. I don't think I'll play it. Here we go. Give me some lightning. Perfect. Excellent. Let's get this in play. Crash State Panda, good to see ya. Thank you so much for the 1.5 years of support. So happy to see you're still kicking around in the Spire community one way or another. Always a pleasure to stream for you. And everyone else, of course. Let's see here. Guess just double recursion for the moment. Okay. That gets me Doom and Gloom. That's good. Kill the minions! That's one buffer. Oof. Hello? That's not how this is supposed to go. I guess I could do Chaos Dual Cast. That's fine. I also had more buffers than I thought I did. Good talk. GamerVic, thanks for the 14 months of support. Oh, a reboot with Dead Branch. This could be a last-minute Mastery edition. I'd love to see it happen. We have to... No, we don't have to recall. Cool. We can upgrade either Buffer or Seek. Or Heat Sinks, but it's Buffer or Seek. Pretty sure it's Buffer. Pretty sure it's Buffer. Bird Nerd shouldn't be too hard. Especially not with Echo Form turn 1. Excellent. A lot we can do with that. Can seek aggregate. Let's do it. Generate a whole bunch of cards. Can rebound aggregate. That's interesting. I think I'm going to hologram it. Do it again. For a really big Tempest. Two really big Tempests. Maybe. Ah, so close. If this one had died, we would have drawn Aggregate, and I could play Aggregate with the 1 energy, and then I could Tempest for 9 again. That was so close. Instead, we waste it. So close. This is not great. I saw double turbo. Feels bad. I seem to be dying. How unfortunate. Good thing we have meat on the bone. Yeah, we only have 1 Frost Source. That's part of our problem here. Okay, this looks a bit better. Don't need to double this. Let's try to get Frost. Good enough. Hello? There we go. Sort of. Okay, now we're pretty safe. Seeing a full heal here? Potentially. We're now able to passively block every multi-hit of the Awaken one. We can also go to phase 2. Let's do that right now. Phase 2. Now we can play our powers. It's a full heal, but not for me. I don't need to... I prefer to double that, if possible. Is there anything else that can give us more random cards? Yes, the Void. It's okay. If I really, really want to... we can wait for the bird to give us Voids. And try to heal off of that. That sounds like it would take a really long time. Gonna be honest with everybody. It sounds like it would take forever. We have forever. You know, you might be onto something. Oh yeah, we can play the turbos to get more voids. Brilliant. I want help killing you. Just failed to do so. Was distracted with the pocket watch. Play this twice. Go. That's a power. I'll take it. This is fine. I have 8 buffers. Let's just go to 34. Turn into. Okay, a few more powers, but not enough powers to get more health than the meat on the bone will provide. So let's just kill it. On to Tim. Tim the Time Eater. Could we have healed to full? Only if we could continue to find more powers to play without killing the Awakened one, and given that I had a Dark Orb cooking, that was going to be pretty difficult to do. Not impossible, just kind of tough. Double this first. Seems too good to ignore. Just playing the best card in your hand twice each turn against Time Eater is usually more than enough to stop this fool. We just get multicast to kill. Double this first. GG, nerd. Not quite dead, but close to. Let's stop there. Double Tempest. Foolish, foolish. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this incredibly fast CPU speed? You overclock your core to its maximum, voiding the manufacturer's warranty. 2,228 times. Have I been here before? Will we get the mirror? We can upgrade Seek. That's pretty exciting. Heatsink's also kind of viable. We get the 2 hit point heal off the blood vial from the final fight, so we don't need to even consider resting. Oh yeah, meal ticket also. Alas, there is no second curse here. Truly a sad day. We can get rid of shame, though. And I probably want to buy duplication potion. Go speed potion, duplication potion. Seems pretty good. Don't have a real reinforced body, huh? But yeah, let's get rid of shame. How's it go, Kingma? How much of Slay do I think is RNG, luck versus skill of the player? 99% skill, 1% luck, I would say. Maybe 90-10, depending on what you consider to be luck, but almost all of the randomness of Spire can be navigated with experience and proper decision-making, even up to the highest difficulty levels, Ascension 20. The lower you go on the difficulty, the more your skill will overcome randomness. So if you're talking about the base game, Ascension 0, 100% skill. And game knowledge, too, which kind of falls under the term of skill, I suppose. Knowing what the enemies can do, knowing what all the different cards in the game are, what relics you could get, the synergies you could build towards. That stuff all matters quite a lot. Do we go to 4 points of strength? I guess removing the curse did lose strength. That's kind of cute. Oddly tempted by Storm here. If I'm taking the speed potion into the heart fight, I should maybe consider Steam Barrier. Dead Branch can give me a Steam Barrier. Storm does seem kind of important. Okay, let's take Storm. Let's take a Storm here. Go for the Vajra. Leave with 150 gold unspent. Tragic, I know. Ouch, this turn, though. Maybe I use the speed potion here? No way. Why not the artifact potion? We've already got 2 different ways to apply artifact, including starting with 1. Classic defect turn 1, so it goes. I do want to get rid of this orb, I guess. Order? That's the wrong order. Ow, ow. This turn's a lot better, though. Unfortunately, Aggregate was in the discard pile. I can seek for Hologram to get Aggregate, though. That's probably worth it. Let's do Algorithm. Yeah, this one. And Hologram. Ooh, Amplify. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Hologram, Aggregate. Aggregate. Amplify, Echo Form. Glacier. Genetic. And I guess Tempest for 2? Might as well. Okay, that's not bad. Our first 2 cards each get played twice. Let's go double skim first. Double buffer. Gonna reboot here. Turn around. No threat, that's good. Actually, kind of wish I'd only played 1 Storm. If only I could control the Echo Form there. Oh well, I can double aggregate, double multicast. Maybe that'll do. Haha. Haha. Check some math here. So this would be 17 times 32. What is the total number of that? 544. Oh yeah, that's way too much damage. So I can kill them both right now. Or I could try to heal more. I think we should probably kill them both right now, considering this number is terrifying. It's just enough health for Heart. Turbo. Yeah. Take the turbo. Okay. This is for all the marbles. We've got double overclock here, so there is a card to be mastered should we prevail against the Heart. Love this turn 1 draw with Echo Form turn 1. We can Duplication Potion Echo Form and still get the benefit of the Pocket Watch next turn. That's ideal. Could not have possibly drawn better here, I don't think. Could also play the Defragment one time. Don't use the Speed Potion yet. We want to block Vulnerable from Heart here. And then we use the Core Surge to block the Speed Potion debuff. Definitely double Glacier. We're not full blocking, so playing double Buffer doesn't make any sense. Double Storm seems appealing. We definitely need to do damage in this fight, and Storm can help a lot with that. We have so many powers. Let's do that. Stack does basically nothing. Let's just reboot. Let's just reboot. Seek Plus. Cool. Alright, what else do we want to get in play here? Consume. Seek Aggregate's a good idea. I could Seek Aggregate and Tempest. That's pretty powerful. I like that. Let's get some damage in right now. And we can hologram it. Excellent. And I would like you to do a small amount of damage to me. So I can have a free orb, please. Some different orbs. Tyler MTC, thanks for 45 months of sub portage. Ooh, I like these. I'm gonna pass on this buffer, I think. No, we play the buffer. Plasma goes to the front. Actually, more than that. It's doubled. Defend. Consume. Perfect. So we have 2 buffers in place for this hit. We can also just play this twice. I'll lose those orbs. Got a really big Dark Orb, please. And immediately do another 100 damage. Why not? Actually, no, we can multicast for even more. 150 damage. Yeah. Bring it. It's time for the bip bop bappening. Let's do this first. Kerblam. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. Now that's some high-tier CPU performance. GG. Six cards left. LM Damasi, thanks for the 346 bits for 346 mastered cards. GG. Now what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. GG. Overclocking our machine to get top performance. It's a shame we didn't get the second clumsy. That was going to be the real star of the show if it happened. But simply being able to double all of the powers consistently made for a heckin' good time. This was a convincingly strong deck and really enjoyable for dealing damage so much with the Dark Orbs. Always cool to see a dark deck prevail in the Spire. Well, Twitch chat, we've been at it in the Spire for 5.5 hours here. I have accomplished my goal, which was getting at least one of these cards crossed off the list. What I'm going to try to do now is complete an expert challenge in Monster Train. See if we can cross off another run in our Monster Train Mastery Challenge. So that's going to be next on the list. Before that happens, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the legs, stretch the water. Back in a few minutes, everybody. When I return, we're going to hell. BRB.